in my last video, I went through different ways you can build or cultivate new good habits. Now in this video, I am going to talk about 3 ways, just 3 most effective, easy to apply ways that you can break bad habits in order to increase productivity. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura. If you're new here, welcome. I talk about creativity, productivity, and personal growth. And this is a place for people who are looking to explore their creativity and be more creative outside of the 9-to-5 jobs. So if that is you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified every single week when I put out a new video. Now, when I was doing the research for this video, I came across a lot of different ways that you can actually break habits, right? Different ways that can help you to break bad habits. Now, this video is focused on you breaking bad habits in order to increase productivity specifically. And we are going to talk about 3 most effective, easy to apply ways, tips, and hacks that you can apply today in order to start breaking and getting rid of those bad habits that you so are trying to get rid of. Now, the very first one we're going to talk about, which is the best, most effective way to break a bad habit, is to replace a bad habit with a new one. So if you are trying to cultivate a new habit, if you're trying to build a new habit, now is the opportunity for you to do that. If there is a bad habit that is preventing you from being productive, i.e. watching Netflix all the time, you want to replace that with a good habit. For example, like I said, I'm going to use the Netflix example, which is something that applied to me a while back, right? If you watch this video where I go through all of the books that I read in 2022, you are going to hear my story on why I got into reading. But I'm going to go a little bit into that here. So I did not feel productive. I felt like I am not being productive. I hated my 9-to-5 job and I wasn't being productive. When I came back from work, all I did was watch Netflix and watch Hulu and nothing else outside of that, right? So I wanted to be more productive. That's really what got me into that journey of entrepreneurship and creativity as a whole. So I started reading rather than just watch Netflix all the time. I tried to start reading. It didn't stick for a while. It was so torturous for a while. It was pure torture for a while, but I slowly and surely cultivated and built that habit. So what you want to do is you want to replace a bad habit with a good habit. If there is a good habit that you want to cultivate that you know is going to increase your productivity, you want to replace the bad habit with that. If you are someone who watches Netflix all the time, all you do is watch Netflix, you want to replace that by actually maybe reading or learning a new skill, cultivating that new skill that you want to cultivate, right? Learning that new skill that you've been thinking about. That is a time where you want to exchange that. You want to replace that bad habit with a new one. So if one bad habit is going through social media for hours before you go to bed, you probably want to replace that with reading a couple of pages before you go to bed. Or if a bad habit is checking your emails first thing when you wake up, maybe you want to replace that with meditating or journaling once you wake up from sleep. So you want to replace a bad habit with a good habit, right? That is how you're able to break that bad habit and actually cultivate a new good habit. So in addition to that, in addition to replacing that bad habit with a good one, is you want to build routines, right? You want to build a system, and once you have that system, then it's going to help you break that bad habit. If you feel like every night before I go to bed, I scroll through social media consuming content that really isn't productive, you want to replace that with maybe reading something that you feel like is productive. And I talk more about how to build new good habits in this video right here. You 100% want to check it out because it goes hand in hand with this video. Now, the second way that you can break bad habits is by reflecting on and thinking about the reason why you want to break this bad habit. Now, do this exercise, okay? Write down all of the reasons this bad habit is bad. What are the cons to this bad habit, right? Why is it bad? Why do you feel like this is a bad habit? How is it not helping you be productive? And then think about the good habit that you want to replace that with, and talk about all the different ways that is going to help you be more productive. So if the bad habit you want to break is social media, we're going to talk about that again. If you are trying to break the bad habit of scrolling through social media before going to sleep, what you want to do is write about all the reasons why that is bad. How it makes you feel, how it's wasting your time, how it's taking time away from your sleep, how how it doesn't really add anything meaningful to your life at that moment. So those are the things that you want to write down once you are doing this exercise. Write all of the reasons why this particular habit, this particular behavior is not good, why this is a bad habit. And then if you're replacing that with, for example, reading, you're going to write all of the reasons why reading is actually good, how it's going to increase or add to your intellect, how it's going to make you smarter, it's going to make you more knowledgeable, it is going to help you be better, it's going to help you in this creative space, be more creative, right? You are going to write down all of the pros, all of the reasons why this is a good habit, and once you do that, it is going to motivate you and give you enough reason why you 100% need to get rid of this bad habit and actually cultivate this good habit. So this is a really great exercise that you want to apply once you are trying to break a bad habit and cultivate or build a new good habit. That is going to help you be more productive. And the last tip here is taking yourself out of a triggering situation. Now, if you want to spend less time Netflixing and chill, if you want to break that habit of spending all of your spare time watching Netflix or watching movies, what you want to do is actually get yourself out of the situation. For example, if you feel like during the weekends all you do is just sit down and watch Netflix, or after work all you do is sit down and watch Netflix, what you want to do is maybe get out of the house during the weekend, go somewhere, go to a coffee shop, go to a library, go to a park, go wherever it is where you feel like you can be more creative, you can be more productive in that space. So get yourself out of that space that builds, that makes it easier for you to continue to cultivate this bad habit. Get out of that space. That is a triggering situation. So you want to get out of that space and find new ways, find new environments, find new spots where you can actually start to cultivate this new habit that you're wanting to replace the bad habit with. So if you want to be more creative, you want to explore your creativity, you might want to get out of the house during the weekends, during the spare periods, and go somewhere that is going to help you explore that creativity and be more productive. And I talk more about how to be more creative in this video right here. And this is actually something that I really got into lately, taking myself out of triggering situations, leaving the house, right? Because I have my 9-to-5 job, but during the weekends is when I can actually really focus on my creativity. So what I do is I get out of the house and I spend a couple of hours outside trying to explore my creativity, trying to write, trying to do research, trying to learn new different skills that are important to this creative part of me, this creative part of me that I am exploring and I am trying to share with everybody else, right? So that is exactly what you want to do. Get yourself out of these triggering situations and put yourself in situations that is actually going to help you cultivate these good habits and help you be more productive. So yes, these are the 3 most effective, easy to apply ways that you can break bad habits in order to be more productive. Now you can apply this to different bad habits that you want to break, even if it's not about you being more productive. But again, in this video, we are focusing more on breaking bad habits that prevent you from being productive. So thank you so much for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments. I want to learn more about some of the habits that you are struggling with that might be preventing you from being productive, right? If you're trying to be more productive out of your 9-to-5 job and you're struggling to find the time, find the ways to be productive, please share that in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And before you leave, you want to make sure that you watch this video next to learn more about how to cultivate and build good habits. And also you want to watch this one next to learn about the different ways that you can build and explore your creativity. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.